I'll go. Alrighty, everyone. Hello, welcome to TF Live. It is the Inter Season 30 upper page or lower page. Sorry, my bad. Playoffs between that we're going to hear between Project A and allhzilla 2. My name is Ira. I'm here with Mal Wiethoofd on production. It is a big BO3 night indeed. How you doing, Mal?
Good, thanks. Thanks for joining me tonight. Look forward. It's like my first Inter game this season.
Yeah, me too.
Nice. Okay, so it's lower page tonight in playoffs. Both teams fighting it out to not be in fourth place. I'll start with allhzilla. So allhzilla 2, we've got Pocket Scout, Afro. Their flank scout will be Lev tonight. Pocket Soldier is Andrex. Their Roma, they've got Moop marking for them tonight. Demo is Frydog and Medic JD. They'll be up against Project A.
Yeah, Project A, that's going to be Gotto on Pocket Soldier, Ants on Roma, and then Fez Combo Scout, KL Flank Scout, Demo Seraph, and Trumpet up on the med. And then for maps, we're going to be starting out on lovely CP Process, then going to Snakewater, and if it is needed, the new map in the pool, it is Clear Cut B15D, to be the decider if it is necessary, picked by Project A. About 2 minutes before we went live, of course, because they're lovely like that.
That's alright. I'm pretty excited for the clear cut tonight if we get there.
Yeah, that'll certainly be interesting. Obviously, new map.
Yeah, I hope this will be a pretty close game tonight, so I wouldn't be surprised if we do end up going to the third map as well. But we do have Process up first.
Oh, sorry.
No, you go.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, yeah, Process Snakewater, they're both very, common pug maps. Everyone knows them, so no team probably going to be taking a super huge advantage on this.
Yeah, both of them are quite experienced on this map. Just looking at who's in the server right now, it looks like everyone's there. And we're just waiting for one of the teams, for both the teams to ready up.
Yeah, I should hopefully be ready up soon, of course. That is all dependent on the teams. But I don't know. Do you have any predictions of this? You probably know these players a lot better than I do, being a burger in the call.
I think it might actually. I hear that Project A are the favorites for tonight.
Project A?
Yeah, just the general word on the street is that Project A have the biggest chance in moving on to playoffs. I do hear it will be quite close though, so both teams are definitely in the running to go further tonight.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, you're looking at the guy's name, obviously Frydog, very strong player, some of us that could be, I think stand out in here. I think we have someone going off on Sniper, they're aliased with a funny name, so I don't know who that is. Obviously Process, very long open map, gonna look out for those snipers if they do come up. But both maps also very good for soldiers, could see a lot, really.
I'm just having a look. Think anyone in the chat know who that sniper is? Kim Seojun. Freaking, why do you keep changing your names on officials? It makes my life so hard.
That's probably KL. Alright, well maybe KL. I don't know, maybe they are known for sniper, but we have some XX coming and people readying up, so should be into it just very shortly. You know what? It doesn't have to be based on anything at all. Give me a score for this map. What do you think? Give me a hot take.
Hot take? Oh, I think allhzilla might come in with the upset, just maybe by one round on this map.
Alright. Got like the 1 round upset for allhzilla. I'm gonna say this is the pick of Project A. Theoretically, they're saying we're confident on this map, we're strong on it. I think it's gonna be, we're looking at like maybe like a 3-1. Oh no, not 3-1, that would be terrible. I don't know, maybe give it like a 4-2. 4-2 to Project A. Well, we'll go with that. And look at that. On request, KL changes their name. They did include Fez Sucks.
Yeah, thanks for changing your name, KL. We do have a ready up from one of the teams. We're just waiting on the other now.
Yeah, but it will be a bit, of course, you gotta get your warm-up grind in, you gotta get that pep talk to your team, make sure they're pumped. It's the lower page playoffs, it's getting real. ozfortress season 30, It seems like you blinked and you missed the regular season. It's like we just started.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it looks like we are going to be going live pretty soon. Let's see what we think out there. KL is still on sniper. Maybe see some funny swings from them. I think I mentioned earlier. I don't know how well known they are necessarily for off-classing.
Kale is a pretty good sniper, in my opinion.
Pretty good sniper?
Yeah, I feel the KL sniper in the pugs.
Alrighty. They'll be in the pugs. I mean, and again, this is a very pug map. Like, everyone knows process. Everyone knows how to play it. And, we've seen this a billion times, and we're going to see it one more time very shortly. But,
yeah, even
that's just how it is.
With moot murking for allhzilla tonight, I think
that's
they
true.
Still have a good chance to win this one.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, having a roamer merc on this map, it doesn't seem like on the map selected, like for the first two at least, Snakewater process, it's not as big a deal because everyone knows them. Going for clear cut though, clear cut is such a soldier impact map. It'll be really interesting to see if that coordination comes into play because clear cut, it has those tall skyboxes. You can just send these soldiers all around into space if you want to. So it'll be interesting to see if we do go there. But that is the third map. And this,
I was going to say,
of course,
it's quite an experienced player, but clear cut is a new map for everyone this season.
Absolutely, but it is the ready up in. Finally, we're getting into this first mid. Gonna be watching these rollouts, see if anyone flubs it. Of course, first of the night, maybe some nerves. But we got Frydog coming in straight through choke, and they're about at the same time as Kiki, da baby, of course. Hate that. And everyone then just trade some spam scouts, taking crates.
There's not a lot of soldier hype right now too.
Yeah, not a lot of soldiers. Usually I really used to seeing, like, get a lot of soldiers get in their face. We have a soldier team of ants in their prime in the red choke. So this red team is getting a little trapped in the corner as the collapse comes in, but they're fighting their way out, trading 3 for 1. But now the counter comes back. 4-on-2, both medics out of the field. Just like that, it's only ants trying to do what he can. Might get the scout. Not quite. It was a bit of a massacre, but just like that, we're gonna see the first mid capped up.
Yeah, both teams did get pretty low, but red team did end up making that. Moop almost got demolished too, but luckily he survived.
Yeah, they did, but now we're just gonna have to see. These Ubers are very even, so we're gonna settle into a bit of a stalemate. No one trying to do anything aggressive or get through choke. I don't know, but we're just gonna see these Ubers get built up. I hope we don't see, 10 minutes of single soldier sacks. You hate to see that.
Yeah, both teams playing it pretty clinically right now. Looks like they're wanting to play off, just both waiting for the other one to make a mistake at the moment.
Yeah, no one wants to do like a funny 10% ad push. Saw Soldier get a little aggressive in choke, but that's shut down pretty much instantly. And yeah, now even Uber stalemate. The definition of a stalemate, because there's like barely even a flank presence. It's just people staring through choke. And yeah, finally, and Moop managing to get the force. Actually drops to 30 HP on that med. Very close. Got to see what they can make of it. Yeah, they saw the Uber, but nothing gonna be made of it, and they're gonna lose a soldier. Absolute disaster. You hope to see the red getting through choke right about now. There's the soldier finally getting into Al Qaeda.
And on the full ad, just waiting for their soldier to come back.
Yeah, JD really smart there, knows that Ants is going to want to get the force onto second and back out, but now that he's died, they trade Lev, but still, Blue will have to back out to last, and smartly so. They don't want to lose too much getting a second, but JD will keep that ad, going to be about 40% going into last, so they should still push with it. Looks like the demo wants to go through, roll, gets the Uber off, and bomb straight into heaven. Can he finish off any of these frags? He's got a lot of damage, managed to get the pipe onto Med. And so that's a great start to it. And Kale and Ants also going down. Stereo frags for Frydog and Moop. The sentry, though, it's still up. It's defending the point, so it's quite a pain. And this NG is trying his absolute darndest. Finally goes down. He tried his best. But it is the first round actually in favor of allhzilla. Maybe your prediction of an upset coming true.
Yeah, allhzilla really wiping the other team on that last point and taking that pretty comfortably.
Yeah, it really is, but, I mean, new mid, new me is what they say, and we actually have Ludomon getting here quite a bit faster, but taking a bit of damage for it. Pretty low, has to get arrowed up, so nothing really going to come of it. And we do see some more aggressive soldier presence now on the second mid. People are warming up, they're feeling it. As Red, again, they're getting a little stuck in this corner. They could get caught. Undrex and Kale gonna be trading out frags. Sorry, not Kale. Actually, no, that's a Kiki going down. My bad. So Neverland going up. That's not a great situation to be in for Project A. I'll have to try and get some trade on this, but neither team really keen to make a move. Afro, the next one gonna go down finally. Trades with Gato, and it's still just rotating around in this mid. Finally, Ant's just gonna put on his big bullet pants and bomb JD, getting the frag for it. This is what happens when you find your W key.
Yeah, it does look like that time allhzilla were just getting picked up one by one by the other team there. Unfortunately, they were trying to play around sewer, but it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, it really didn't, and it's going to be a second cap very easily, and full ad for this last push for Project A, seeing if they can find the equalizer. And just looking at one right now, but they've got all the time of the world, only 20% on JD, they got time, get lobby, don't make any dumb mistakes pushing in, you don't have to rush. No real contesting on the lobby, I see.
Yeah, Afro was on sniper for a second there, but he looks like he changed his mind and went on heavy. They do have a second level sentry up again.
There's two sentries here. There's a sentry on right, there's a brass beast heavy on the left as this Uber comes in. Sentry went down, but the living one is still going to manage to scurry back into spawn, switch off. There's so much time on the point, they just kept it out. Everyone rotating through spawn, punished by the cap time. Really well played, and a clean repush from, or a clean equalizer for Project A. My bad, I'm words right now.
Yeah, that last point, it looked like allhzilla tried to survive by rotating there, but that was just enough time for the other team to cap that out pretty easily.
Oh, well, look at Moop going flying. Not gonna commit.
Yeah, he's very fast.
Yeah, not gonna commit. He hit the little roof surf. Nice to feel a little fancy T6 jumper, by the way. But look at that, Roamer getting absolutely suspended. Afro, that is what it means to scout class someone. And see if they can capitalize on this advantage at all. Big bump to choke. Undrex managed to get the med. He won't care that he's lost his life for it now. Just everyone going to be trying to get onto JD and find that equalizer. Scout butts for it. Drops to 70, but probably no follow-up. Actually, the demo man is still in. Dodges
really
all those pipes.
Yeah.
Even getting an arrow frag for their efforts. Really nice to see. I mean, it is hard to dodge those iron bombers sometimes, you know, that domat's aiming at you. They've got hitboxes the sizes of semi-trucks. It's, you know, it's wild.
Yeah, Swaraf was really hungry there, but unfortunately he didn't make it. JD now with a full override as his team takes second.
Yeah, they're gonna take second, nice and clean, and it's basically the same situation we saw Project A in before. Big override, ready to push into last. We wonder if they can maybe have as clean of a conversion. We do see one player on the sniper, Mr. F. I'm gonna call them, because you know what, if you make your early stat in the cast, I'm assuming that's what you want to be called. Demo bomb's gonna come in, Frydog again with that bomb to heaven. Not working out as well as the last time though. Gets just stickied off, and losing your demo on the Uber and the Uber like that, not gonna go well.
Down as well there, but it's not enough for team to be capping that out as team the baby or Fez Ducks or
no.
that is Project A. Yeah, Project A defend that last point pretty well. Moop goes in trying to do some damage there, but he gets picked off quite easily. It's Undrex and Goto. Soldier v Soldier on second here. Afro's coming to back Undrex out. And Goto goes down.
Yeah, they got the med though, so that's big salvage and will secure the ad for JD. They are absolutely fine with that, and they won't even have to give up second for it. That is very, very big. They'll get a second crack at this last now. Frydog, last time going for the same moment to heaven, got hard red with that sticky trap. And so let's see if there's any...
Sentry's up on level 3 at last now. JD with big Uber advantage as well right now too for his team.
Yes, indeed. We'll have to see if there's any. They have another last push in their playbook because it's very clear that they weren't gonna. Project A weren't gonna fall for that twice. And it looks like, ooh, we actually have Lev on the spy. They're going for a spy with the Uber ad. It's bold play. Let's see if it works out for them. Spending this entry very quickly, but no frags found just yet. Big Soldier gonna pine bomb in on the post. Not gonna find anything just yet. This is a completely even fight, which is not what you want to see when you're pushing in with ad. Do have Undrex in heaven, can try and cause some chaos. Spy going onto the point, just charging down this demo fan, gets absolutely nothing. Oh, and it's a collapse from Project A, keeping their medic up this time. And
Just
yeah.
defending his medic, trying to get JD out alive there. Those guys are forced back into choke and just going to regroup on mid with the rest of their team now.
Yeah, Afro said, "Get down, Mr. President. I'm going to protect you from that, gentleman." And it is very good for them. They will only have about a 25% disad holding this mid, so this is very kiteable as it's ever shrinking. It looks like it's just going to be a bit of a stalemate unless they want to force their way in, but they've lost Ants and Gatto. Yeah, these soldiers is a disaster. They got a little overzealous, I think, with that ad, and now it is completely gone. They're going to have to scurry away. They even have to use... That's a disaster. Yeah, it was a big flank there through IT to manage to get the force out. Now see if they can collapse onto second from allhzilla. Lone soldier bombing into the scout. That's not going to work, but he doesn't lose his life for it. Player's just going to retreat out of one. No big bumps to try and stuff them. Oh, but Undrex managed to get one. So now big Uber ad and a player advantage. Could just try to see a last push off of it. Hopefully someone getting cap second. Don't forget. Yeah, Soldier's gonna do it. Looks like it's just gonna be that same Uber through 3, no gun or anything set up, but there's a heavy in heaven, and Frydog again getting absolutely neutralized in this Uber. Maybe feeding a little bit for his team. They did manage to find Ants.
There's a lot of cap time now.
Oh, yeah, a lot of cap time, and again, the same problem as allhzilla had on their last. Can't get on the cap. 2-1 now.
That time it looked like Project A just weren't looking at the point while allhzilla was just getting that cap time.
Yeah, and that's just like a really fundamental part of the last. Like, you can hold in heaven all you want, but you need to be able to get onto that point ASAP. And yeah, basically a mirror image what we've seen on the other mids. Moop trying to get some funny fast rockets. Not gonna find much of anything. And then players just sort of content to spam, but there's Ants, the first step of it. And now we're gonna see this big crunch out from Project A. Or not from allhzilla, sorry, onto Project A. And they're just gonna have to back out through choke. Lucky not to get bombed. Little bit of mistiming on that, but it's an easy mid for allhzilla. Actually, trying to get a follow-up is Undrex and Moop. They want second, they want more here.
Yeah, Project
But
A really
gotta
don't
be
want to give
careful.
up their second here as easily as allhzilla want them to.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't lose the medic this time, so there's no big Uber ad, and oh, that could have been very dangerous. They had a very slight advantage on allhzilla, but not gonna manage to get out. Now this is very awkward for them. Indeed, JD gonna be the first one to go down in the close fight.
Gets a big kick there. He's doing a lot of damage. Afro's backing him up. It looks like it's just those two in at second now, though.
Yeah.
They want to try and get out alive.
Ants is in behind on mid, not aware of Moop above his head though. Really awkward. Gonna have to jump out, but they cleaned up Undrex and Afro on second, so again, allhzilla not really seemingly being aware of their situation as much. Trying to roll a little too hard, and they'll have to seed mid back to Project A for it.
This leaves Trumpet with quite a big ad right now, which is good for Project A. They're capping mid pretty quickly, and they're going to want to put another point on the board to bring the score back to even. There's a sniper out, Leb sniper up
Where
on
is
bats.
Moop? Moop is just in behind, actually gets caught out finally. KL and Ant's gonna finish the job. See if there's gonna be a counter sack. I hope. Actually, you don't really need to do a counter sack. You have big Uber ad. You can just take this push also if you wanted to. It's a school thought. Looks like it wants to actually go sewer. Scout just running into Al Qaeda now. It's not a massive ad actually. JD built really well, so it's gonna be 90. I don't know how aware Project A is, but it won't really matter because allhzilla is playing super passive, just playing to get out to last, and the Ubers will equalize.
So Project A on the attack now. It's their turn to contest last. I don't see any sentries up from allhzilla though. There's one elf class. Lev still on sniper, trying to get a pick off somewhere. Out comes the Uber as well. JD just trying to save his team, and it looks like that works out for him.
Yeah, it does work out. And they will be able to retake second off of it, so Project A forced all the way back to mid. Nobody's dying, so we're going to maintain the even Ubers here. And I heard a medic pain set, I think it was just them jumping off of Spyro, but I thought someone got like headshot and I didn't notice. It's like a fear reflex. And actually the IT push going to come in completely dry, and it doesn't look like Project A have the positioning to defend this. They're forced out into choke.
Surrounding
2 for 1.
so low. He's on like 1 health right now, but he does get out alive.
Yeah,
he's not getting any heals there in choke though, so he's going to fall back. And KL is very brave and very low. Just gets picked off there on mid by himself.
Yeah, he was brave and low, and then he was dead. But that whole push, man, Frydog went for a massive bomb and choke. He did die, but like killed one, got massive damage on another. Like that really started off the whole thing, and I think we see that kind of a theme in a lot of these pushes. Like Frydog is very willing to just like throw himself at the opposition, and it works sometimes.
Yeah, he's quite aggressive. You're right. So it looks like allhzilla going in through door 5. They've got an Uber and they are using it on this sentry right now. Sentry goes down. Project A are playing in heaven, and it looks to be working out for them now, but JD and Afro are in height as well.
Yeah, Undrex is also going to push out through 2. It's a bit of a disaster. Just not being able to collapse into any one player. Allhzilla were in that push, and it just means that like everyone in that push could kite through heaven, and there was no point pressure to like force them down, so they just get completely wiped.
Yeah, it kind of looks like they didn't call their damage focus as well as they could have. So now Project A are forcing their way back into mid pretty confidently. allhzilla
have Lev in the forward still, but the soldier is watching it like a hawk. He's not gonna let his mech get shot anytime soon. And I would be supposed to just see him backspawn, or he could go for something funny. Who knows? Yeah, he will.
Yeah, let's go for it.
But it's still full ad here for Project A, so you like to see them do something with it. Team Advance Time gonna jump straight through choke, land up in upper T as the rest of their team makes their way through Al-Qaeda. It's a really clean entry. We're gonna be just trying to get onto the medic. Not quite. That would have been very impressive if he hit it. Didn't quite though. And now as the Ubers equalize, it's gonna be a bit of a last hold for JD. We got Lev building up a gun on the right. Will be ready in time. No other off classes that I see just now.
Ubers have just evened out too as well. There is a level 3 on last from Lev. Ant's jumping in. Oh, big peek up on ramp there on the way to heaven, but he kind of trades there too.
Yeah, 2 for 1. Not really enough to push off of, but you could see. Oh no, but they lose a third? That's really awkward. Project A are getting pushed out of second.
Oh, JD Trumpet has to pop to save himself there. He's gonna want to try and just get out alive.
Yeah, it's a lot better of an Uber for JD, so not really going to be able to make anything of this push fight. They did lose Moop, though, which is a little awkward, and now actually being 2 down on Project allhzilla. Oh no, but Frydog absolutely mulches the chasers! They're trying to get through rollout, but he said, nah, 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 my doorway. And that's both scouts down. Again, another push-out situation here for allhzilla. They get a second crack at it.
Yeah, I think that looks a good job for Project A being able to hold second there, although they might be in for a bit longer than they should right now, as allhzilla just pushed them right back out, and they take second.
Yeah, they did, but Uber is just about even. Not out of it by any means, as allhzilla cap up on to 12 minutes remaining. It's been a pretty fast game, but low scoring. As they're actually going to try to make their way onto mid again with this dry push favoring
Ant's in a sneaky spot, waiting for someone to walk out of IT here. He's in with a bomb, straight onto JD. He's got JD quite low, but doesn't end up taking him out there, unfortunately.
Yeah, got 2 rockets off. You can't blame him for trying. That is the roamer life. Undrex going to go down though, trades with KL. This fight, the positioning is really in favor.
Getting edge. They do not want to let him go, but he does get out alive. He's got like 1 health back there.
Yeah, it was. And really, that fight was all just about the positioning, though. Like, allhzilla that whole time held the crates, held the roof, and it's like, it's so hard to contest it once they do that. But now, gonna be a classic mid-second stalemate, both medics on Uber, and it's just gonna be a big pump from Hoop straight onto the point.
Oh, move
they'll
with
trade.
an unsuccessful bomb again. Just gets picked off there.
Yeah, but losing the scout means that Project A can't really send a counter-sack. I suppose they could, but not really worth the risk. As we're just gonna settle in, see if any of these players spawn on funny off classes. And don't see it from the scout or Moop, so I guess we're just gonna roll this tape again. See how many times they run single soldier sacks before they get bored. That is, it's not what you want to see from Process, but I can't really blame them. Allhzilla are up around if they really want to play that game.
There's a bit of action going on in IT right now.
Yeah, a little
Project
flank
A
battle.
Yeah, Project A retaking their position on the flank there.
Yeah, just, you know, guarding out anyone who might want to exploit a hole in the defense, showing that their flank presence is still there, even if they're playing pretty passive, generally just leaving ants in upper IT, not even a scout with them. But, you know, showing their presence doesn't ever hurt. It looks like finally some people trying to muscle through choke. That was Moop again going for a bomb, and once more unsuccessful. Frydog's pretty low, could have gotten caught, but backed up to his med just in time.
And gets picked up as well in return for Moop. Andrex is very low there, but he survives.
JD went quite low, about 50 health, so it was a valiant attempt from Ants, but JD had full faith in their team. Not gonna pop today. And, Afro, the first off class here we're gonna see on the sniper. Process, very infamous for its sniper. Long sight lines, especially mid to second. So we're gonna have to see, you know, you can take this through choke, IT, you know, you can take sewer with your team and, you know, jiggle the doors for them. But they don't even need to do that, just straight shot out. One shot, one kill. It will be just the scout though, so really just an attempt to send a sack through. Fake bomb through choke, not actually gonna be followed up at all. Maybe a bit of miscommunication, that seems a bit odd.
They were trying to let Afro get another pick there, but he was a bit too close to choke and no one covering him.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. You know, you set the soldier like bomb through to Al-Qaeda, usually you see that and then you follow up with another soldier bomb through. But yeah, just a quick space makes sense. And just gonna take it out IT now, see if this demo man actually peeking the angle. That's bold. Bold of the baby.
That's Seraph, by the way.
Yeah. You know, if you don't want to make your name Seraph, you're gonna get called the baby.
He's very low. Speaking of, the baby is waiting for an arrow. Yep, he's fine. He's safe.
Oh god, I'm gonna eventually just break down and hear someone say like the baby mom's choke. Kenzig's just gonna get tired and take this Uber straight in. It is quite a bit better of a for JD.
Jump up with a solo Uber and scout.
Receiving end.
I mean, they end up kind of forcing JD there too, so they're back to evens.
I mean, yeah, JD's not having to use. It's just a continuation of the stalemate, really. No one getting any positioning frags off of it.
Well, Godo's peeking through sewer a little bit, trying to get a little bit of damage, but nothing much comes of that.
Yeah, again, Afro gonna be the one to find the scout pick. Doing work for his team. Actually, definitely going very low in choke. That could have been bad. But gonna get arrowed up by his med. All is well. Actually, have Undrix bag. Oh, that medic went down to 15. Trumpet is counting their lucky stars right now. But not yet to see a counter sack, but I can see Ants is getting ready to just run through IT by the looks of it. And actually,
he's
just ready to take this exchange. Trumpet doesn't have yet. Has to be very, very careful. They dropped the demo. Will they lose any more? Finally gonna come up on their Uber, but haven't had to use. They're gonna take this scout solo straight back in. Actually gonna be a chariot Uber to try and catch these players in choke. JD's the first to fall, shortly followed by Lev. Very well played by Trumpet there, just to kite it out, stay alive. They lose their demo. It's looking bad, but they managed to get the Uber and just run over them.
Yeah, so Project A have taken mid again, and we are...
Yeah. I've seen this before.
It's looking like allhzilla are just going to give them second pretty much for free. Afro's still trying to find a pick. He's still on sniper there. He is going to get picked off though.
Moop change classes outside of spawn, or did he crater? I couldn't tell. I didn't see where he was. But yeah, losing 2 immediately before last push is imminent. Not the best play. I wouldn't have died there.
Got another sentry up in last here. Don't see any other off classes.
Yeah, actually Sentry getting spammed down really aggressively. Has to work hard to keep it up. Soldier needs to hold on to 5 a little better. Gonna come in now.
Got another heavy on last 2. Another brass beast.
Yeah, that's it.
He forces an Uber.
Yeah, I mean, it was the pop in. JD obviously only on 60%, trying to capitalize that Uber, but really only the Sentry and Moop dying in that is not enough to make that push work, and they're just going to cut their losses, get out. Frydog getting cut a little aggressive in lobby, trying to catch people, but just going to lose his life for it, but it's not enough to make any kind of a last push sing. As I think we're just going to continue to see the stalemate until JD comes up on an Uber.
Going in deep, trying to find a pick there up on the ramp just before heaven.
But they lose Scout and Soldier, and JD's coming up on this Uber. This should maybe be a push-out attempt here for allhzilla. Looks like they want to take it through, roll out, clear the traps. All is well so far. Undrix is just going to get that upper IT control. And yeah, looks like a second recap. Project A cannot contest.
And going in for another bomb. He gets picked off again though.
Yeah, Frydog doing a good job with those pipes. Love to see a demo man doing well. And it's going to be an even Uber situation. Critically, not having to pop to take that second, so could have been a much worse situation for allhzilla. But I mean, keep in mind here, they're in the driver's seat. They are keen not to take this to any sort of a golden cap. Remember, does dwindle down with such a small difference that is looking like more of a possibility. Yeah,
so it looks like another little stalemate on process. Classic. Oh, got a bomb in from
And
N.
there's some bombs, and they're gone. They tried a double soldier bomb instead of one, and actually got less damage on the bed. But, you know, not what you were hoping, but it is what it is, and at least it breaks the stalemate and makes for a submission. TF2, Moop does what 2 couldn't himself, getting the force off straight onto Trumpet. And now, the counter Uber gonna come in from JD, the Scout chasing all the way across point. Trumpet's gonna have to scramble out through sewer, and does so successfully, gonna make this repush happen with KL.
Undrek is on the medic, good bomb from him. He just takes out Trumpet pretty easily there, and he might even get out alive too.
He
does,
will.
good job.
Yeah, Undrix actually saving what was a very poor situation overall there for allhzilla, having to seed mid. Now they're gonna get another crack at it, and yeah, they could opt to take this dry. They have been favoring that, and they will. Look like they want to do it. Undrix bombing through choke, going to get them all that space. Yeah, and as we're gonna see, again, they are holding this roof really well, and it's gonna actually get JD.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate for JD. Gonna put the Uber Avenger back into Trumpet. They should still lose the mid.
Undrix takes... Was that him who took out JD there?
Big collapse from these scouts. Big collapse from the scouts. Yeah, Trumpet did go down. It's really unfortunate for Project A, but their collapse, they're just gonna wipe out allhzilla. Should cap second off of it?
Yeah, they
at least have
the
presence.
player ad now. Because it was only their medic that went down, and JD on the other team went down as well, so they're gonna take second pretty easily. Just wait for their medic to come back.
Yeah, they will, and it's actually a pretty small ad, all things considered. Only about 20%, 25 now that JD is building a little better. But you can see, you know, allhzilla, they're very prepared to hold last year. They've got the sentry. They are actually moving it up now a little bit. We've seen it at the right spawn most of the times, but now going to be in the little well behind point.
There's about 2.5 minutes left of this map now, and allhzilla are 2 points up against Project A's 1, so as long as they can defend last year, then we won't be going to Golden Cap, and they will take the win. So they don't... I guess they just want to turtle at this point and do their best not to give this map away to Project A.
Yeah, don't blame them. You know, when you push out, you risk just losing a round. Whereas, you know, if you're just saying, yeah, we're content to hold on last at this point, we'll play not to lose. And
Yeah, they
did
got the heavy
see,
and the sentry up on last. Sentry's in a different position now. See if that
yeah,
makes
heavy
some. Sentry does take
and
out ants pretty quickly there. He wasn't expecting the sentry to be there, I don't think.
and yeah, seeing two die. You know, Project A, they are rapidly on a clock. They've still got time. 2 minutes is longer than you probably think. But it will delay them quite a bit as they wait for ants to come up and get with them. They might actually just push without him and wait for him to catch up, as they still have to take lobby.
Yeah,
Doing
both
so
teams
now.
have their Ubers as well.
Yeah.
AF is
Both
peeking
teams.
through door 5. A little bit of pokey damage through 5. They've
Yeah.
got their combo there too, but Move just isn't giving them the space to walk through there at all.
Yeah, Moop is doing a really great job balancing like their physical presence on 5 and also just controlling the area. Doing very, very well in that regard. But it's now 90 seconds. The superstar hasn't been used in. Like, you gotta get...
Project A
You
really
can-
want to try and get this last cap if they want to be in the running to have a chance at winning this map. It did look like Ants was looking to bomb just then, but allhzilla really were giving them space between the sentry, heavy, and Move just defending door 5 really well.
Trying to find like a free opening, but then they're just losing players. They only have a minute left. You gotta think that at this point they just have to throw a push together and go for it, and that's gonna be exactly what happens.
they've
Demoman
chosen door
charging through one, and gonna be the pop coming straight back in. They are not dealing with the sentry at all. Now the heavy's on point. Got bombed, but the stickies are all on the point. There is 38 seconds left to cap this, and allhzilla know exactly what they need to do. Oh no, but they lost Frydog.
Project
That
A
could
with
be
the player
bad.
advantage now too. It's just the medic and
It's
scout
just
up
Afro and JD,
trying
just
to
like
defend
that.
JD, it's all on you, and we are in for a draw now. We've got a GG and a...
Alrighty.
Can I say that on stream?
Golden
Yeah.
cap first map. I mean, if you're Project A, this is not really what you want to see because this is your pick, and you're going to like a nail biter golden cap on that. I could do some things, but as we see, let's see, we're getting impressive garbage time friends. Moop dies instantly, and that's about it. So, you know, we should see a pretty quick transition here over to golden cap. We do have some logs we can cast our eyes at.
We're gonna...
Yeah.
Sounds like we're gonna
Won't
be
show them on
looking
stream,
at them
but
after.
yeah, we won't show them on stream, but I don't know, nothing that really stood out. Demo men doing well, but nothing you wouldn't really expect. So you're not missing too much by seeing it. Like, just these are just very normal logs that for such an even game, no one standing out too much.
Yeah, medics were pretty even there too. JD did get a kill, but like the deaths were only one
medic
difference between them.
Medic DM diff. I mean, that's what it's all about, right? That's why you like grind ulti duo. You gotta practice your arrows.
I guess so.
But yeah, I mean, going into this is the golden cap again. Project A, maybe a little shaken. You know, this is their pick. You said they were kind of favorites to win this, and you know, starting out your first map on such a close margin, maybe setting up what the rest of the series will be like. But
what's golden cap config?
Andrig's
Somebody
asking
give
what the
these guys
golden cap
cans.
Coden if you're in chat.
Okay, there we go. Config's in.
Alrighty. It never ceases to amaze me how people can play this game for this long but still not know what the configs are or like how many rounds they're playing to.
Yeah,
It happens at every level.
Supposed to be someone else there who knows how to do it, you know?
Yeah. Like I hate like I know I'm doing like an invite game and I get like a player messaging me, how many rounds is Koth played to? Like granted it's NA so we have like halves and stuff. It's a little different, but like you've been playing this for how many seasons? Come on.
Are you talking shit about Australian TF2, Ira?
No, I'm talking more shit about Americans than anything.
Okay, that's good.
It's universal, but the literacy rate in America is something to behold.
No comment.
No comment at all.
Just play it safe.
Truly filler time as Ants has left the server.
Yeah, just waiting on Ants to get back in here.
Yeah, Ants is he's doing what he needs to do. Whatever that is. But yeah, I mean, how do you think about this golden cap? Because I think we've really just seen rounds sort of traded. Every round that someone has won, they've really been in the driver's seat. But
Well,
how does that work when there's only one round left to win?
wait, what do you mean? So whoever wins the round wins the map?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
that's golden cap.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope that. I mean, I did say it would be a close game. I didn't know it would be this close. Hopefully we won't see golden caps on all the maps too.
I mean, you say hopefully we won't. I mean, that would be, thinking it's a pretty close series,
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be pretty glad of that because I would be pretty happy to sleep, but,
While we're just waiting for Ants to come back, I'm looking at the logs again real quick. And it looks like allhzilla's soldiers really did a lot of work for their team there. Like the scores did come out even in the end, but it was obvious that the Moop and Undrex bombs were maybe a little bit more successful than the Godo and Ants bombs that last round.
Yeah, and I will say also, both Moop and Ants did a really good job of controlling their flank overall. It's Ants obviously finding a little less impact on the bombs, but both did their job as roamers pretty well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like we will be going live pretty soon, is what Wiethoofd is saying in my ear. So I don't know, throw it out there. Who's gonna win it?
Who's gonna win it? I don't know. Honestly, it's been so close.
Come on.
Okay, my money's on allhzilla.
Allhzilla? Alrighty.
Yeah,
you know what?
golden cap.
I'll back Project A just to be a contrarian because my opinion is based on even less than yours.
Okay.
But anyway.
Have they started yet?
They should be starting soon. It's all good. Alright. It's all good. Just, you gotta get that mid-round DM. Maybe someone warming up. They're switching mice, maybe. I don't know. Could be doing anything.
A little bit of a pep talk, maybe.
This is when, if we were the esport, we can cut to their team house cameras and see what they're up to. Unfortunately, we can only speculate. Actually, I could just turn on Frydog's stream if I really wanted to.
Oh yeah. Got it ready.
There it is. There's the countdown. That's what we like to see. We're going into the last mid of process right now. The first map of this lower page playoffs between allhzilla and Project A. Straight in. Oh no, Frydog's failed the ramp slide. Hate to see it. I don't think the other one hit it either though.
Yeah,
so, no harm, no foul.
Pretty even here.
No harm, no foul. We're back to what we saw in the first mid of this game. Really passive play, no big soldier bombs, no one taking the high ground. Just now Lev standing on some crates. And but it's gonna be Godo getting JD as the first kill. That's not what you want to see if you're allhzilla. Losing Undrex as well. This looks like a very solid Project A mid. If they can just keep Trumpet up. No, they can't though. Lev
so
just
both
holding
W. Down now, and it's just Lev here. It's Lev versus 3. Lev versus 2.
Oh, can they do more? They're just gonna get. Never mind. They're not gonna get with their life. And but yeah, Lev really salvaging there, managing to get the frag onto Trumpet. That's really all they needed to do. The second you lose your med on mid, you're just thinking, alright, how can I get their med so we don't get absolutely rolled?
Yeah, especially on Golden Cap, it means a lot more. So it's only like whoever wins the first round, that's it.
Yeah, definitely. And so we will just be seeing. Doesn't look like Project A are going to manage to get onto second at all. Even Ubers and all these players are finally there, so well, what do you know it? It's a mid-second stalemate.
Well, there's a spy. Lev the spy is on mid.
Oh.
I
thought it was just checking. I saw spy. I thought he was just checking. He's decloaked.
He has decloaked.
Oh, but he's in such an awkward position.
He is. That's right. He does get taken down though.
I feel so bad for having witnessed that. I wish I had just continued not noticing they had a spy.
Okay,
anyway,
so
they're gonna off the spy pick. Oh, and they got Moop as well on the entry. So it looks like Project A actually want to just take this push through choke.
Behind. He managed to get himself on bats there, trying to take out Frydog, but Frydog just
Yeah,
The
and they
most
managed to
Frido's
force
low
they managed to
right
force
now.
JD
He's
and
kind
gonna
of
clean
cut
him
off
up.
from his team.
Oh no, this is looking very, very bad for allhzilla, as JD went down, not only getting forced, but actually gonna die in the end. The whole point of forcing is so you don't die. But actually, looks like Project A is just gonna take their time, not trying to capitalize on the lack of heals. And yeah, no, just speaking one now, so content just keeping the Uber advantage. I guess I can't really blame them.
Yeah, we've just
But
got the level 3 sentry and the fast beast heavy on last now.
yeah, I mean, I personally would have liked to see them hold W a little bit there, but I guess it fits with how they have been playing. As they're just going to content to actually get a lot of space out in 5.
Project A
Spamming down
like
the
staying in
sentry.
control here as well.
Yeah,
Out comes
spamming
the
the
Uber.
sentry is a big start before the Uber even came out. This heavy also going to get spammed out by
JD
the
goes
Demo
down as
Man.
well.
Oh no, this is looking very bad. allhzilla gonna need to pull something massive out. It's just...
Move's doing all he can.
He cannot do enough. A rather anticlimactic golden cap win for Project A, taking their map pick, as we are going to be switching over to Snakewater. And but we're also going to have some logs to look at rather soon. I believe Wiethoofd is matching their buttons, little hacker man in the background to combine those logs for us, as it was a golden cap.
Oh, I just got word on the upper page playoffs in Maine, by the way, guys, who have been following Maine. Misfits have just won against the team who were in first place. So they're going to playoffs. Yeah, they're going to be in the grand finals.
Wow, this is already over. Wow. Anyway, we do have those combined logs, which you should be seeing on your screens soon. And yeah, again, these are just like really average logs, like, you know, Akiki doing slightly better than Frydog, but Frydog also getting 7 more kills, which I think is very indicative of how Frydog's been playing, almost like a just bombing Demo Man. And see the soldier stats even out a little bit more between especially Moop and Ants, as Moop really not finding their stride as much in the golden cap as they were in the regular game.
Yeah, I did notice that too. I guess maybe it was a bit of a mental thing as well, because it is golden cap. Maybe they just wanted to play it a little bit safer, and that might have cost the point in the end.
Yeah, maybe so. And I mean, you know, you don't blame them, like, oh, it's like nerves, you know, if I feed at the wrong time, my team loses this point. Oh no.
Maybe, I don't know. They're both quite experienced players, so I don't know if that would have been an issue.
Yeah, nerves can get to anyone.
True.
Yeah.
Seraph with quite a lot of damage. He surpassed everyone in damage that map by quite a bit, with a big 10k from him.
Yeah, and I think we did really see that, like, Seraph was just the really consistent, like, I'm spamming you out, I'm doing my job Demo Man, whereas Frydog was just, when he shone, he really, you know, was lighting up the kill feed, but Seraph was just the consistency.
Yeah, and I don't know if it was Frydog's fault or not as well, but there were quite a few times where he got like separated from his team, and I think that really cost allhzilla in the end.
Yeah.
You gotta really play around your demo, or maybe demo play with more with the team. I don't know, one or the other.
Yeah, maybe so. But in a little bit, we are going to be seeing Snakewater. But we're going to throw it to a very quick break first. Catch you in a few. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are on to Snakewater. It is allhzilla's pick in this lower page playoffs. If you missed it, they are currently down 1 versus Project A, fighting to win this series. And if it is, they're going to have to win their pick. If you're just joining us, my name is Aya. I'm here with Mel and Wiethoofd on production. It's all down to this.
I mean, kind of. They could draw again. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. It's back against the wall for allhzilla. Heartbreaker of a golden cap loss just coming off of it. But now we're on to Snakewater. And, you know, not the most similar map to Process, but again, one that people are going to be incredibly familiar with. It's a pug map. Everyone knows it. And pre-game pause. You'll love to see it.
Oh, it's not as bad as last week. I cast a
Yeah.
game where it was like stalling until 15 minutes, and then after the 15-minute cutoff, then they paused on top of that.
Oh, oh
Like,
no.
really had
Yeah,
to like find words to fill in those gaps there.
yeah, that's a classic. That's just nightmare situation. Hopefully, not seeing any of that. I pray we won't be seeing any of that. But if anything, just leading into this, we saw process a lot of soldier action, really big soldier difference actually, and I wouldn't be surprised to see that again on Snakewater. It's I would say about equal in terms of process, in terms of like how much impact your soldiers like have on the game.
Yeah, I mean, they always have a big impact on mid.
Yeah, I mean they would definitely always have a big impact, especially on mid. But you just see it, whenever there's stalemates, making sure they're locking down the flank, locking down choke, and I think it'll actually be really interesting to see how these demos stack up on Snakewater. Just because, like last map, I sort of mentioned it when we were going over logs. Frydog was just kind of being a bit of an animal. Like, he was obviously doing his job, like doing pretty well for himself, all things considered. But you would just see occasions where he would just, be very content to just throw himself at them, bomb chokes. And, when it worked, it really worked. But we saw in the stats, Seraph coming out a lot more consistently, and even if it was less flashy.
Yeah, true. I wonder what this pause is for.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not contemplating the players, but I suppose we will find out in due time. But that's really one thing. Oh, unpause comes in, which means we are surely ready soon. And you know what? Just get this prediction. Are we going to be seeing a third map? Third map, if you missed the peak bands, is clear cut.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be very even again. Play it safe.
We are unreadying, so the demo man can make a funny trap. You'll love to see it. We've been banned for about the 5th time. Well, I think this is real. No, it's not. God, I hate these people. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this play out until we actually see them switch spawns. There it is. And yeah, somewhere around here we are gonna see a bit of a lag from the pause. But regardless of what's going on, we're heading into our first mid here. So as we'll find out what exactly happened with it. As we see Frydog and Seraph both getting there about the same time for Sticky from Seraph, but not hitting anything. And yeah, much more high presence from Project A remaining on the blue team. Love to see it. And oh my god, Scout just KO, very aggressive in the side lane, but caught out completely alone, crunched on, and that is just a free lunch. Undrix trades out though, so not seeing much. Oh, but GD, big bomb from Ants, gonna find him, and no trade yet onto Trumpet. That is gonna be exactly what. Oh, we saw a pause come in right there.
I think that's the hostess breaking bit.
Yeah, so right around here is where we would have seen the pause in real time. And yeah, we see the force come out.
The control point is being captured.
So Project A just take mid pretty comfortably here. Rest of the team is moving up pretty standard. Scout just capping there.
Yeah, it's indeed. As yeah, the Greek looks like a very easily Project A, but having to use their Uber, it will at least be even for this last hold for allhzilla. And, it's hard to say with that mid-fight, like, what exactly was happening, because we had the pause and all that stuff happening. So, not necessarily super indicative. Maybe unfortunate for one team. We don't know exactly what happened, or what caused it. But, you know what? That's okay. Because, it's just gonna be a steady last hold. We got a sniper on Lev. No other off-classes to be seen so far.
Yeah, both Ubers pretty even as well. Both teams about to get Uber.
Yeah.
Undrex and Unders in lobby. Oh, just kind of.
Yeah. Undrex just, doing the soldier thing on Snakewater last, taking a bit of a spam fight and lower. Looks like the beam, yeah, it's just in lobby right now, posturing for maybe just wanting to pop in on left.
Yep, left the NG main with the sentry again on the right, left side, sorry.
Yeah, depending on who you're looking at, of course, it's a little confusing. And
True.
Ant's just gonna get suspended in the air.
Yeah, KL
and
goes
KL
down too.
dying. So a double sack for no force from JD. Not gonna put them in the best of situation. Should just be seeing maybe a counter sack. No, they're gonna just take that double to push straight in. But JD drops the bomb from Gato straight onto him. That's
Bad
on
luck,
bats.
JD. Good job. Got it.
Yeah, he I think had a little too much trust in his team, perhaps, to defend them from that soldier who was about 2 inches from his face.
Yeah, so that leaves Trumpet with a full Uber ad now. His team are in lobby on the attack for last.
Yeah, they will at least have heals for this last as JD does spawn, but obviously no Uber. Gonna be a soldier trying to force out Trumpet early, just sort of sitting in the corner eating spam. Could drop himself if he's not careful. Has to force out.
Trumpet gets
That's
forced, but that's okay. His team are just moving in
Yeah,
onto last,
that's-
gives him that opportunity. There is a heavy out there. He's getting focused down. But he
Yeah,
doesn't
it
go
was
down
a
yet.
really awkward push all around from Project A. Trumpet is so low, gonna get gunned down by the brass beast heavy. That
Project
is
A's
and the sign kill for Fry Dog. You'll love to see it.
I kind of feel like Project A just weren't aware of all their angles there on last, and they pretty much got picked off from the right side while they were focusing left too much.
Like they walked in and just got stuck. It seemed like, and JD though got pumped in lobby. I didn't even see that. Really nice bomb from Ants.
So
You know,
JD's down again.
Yeah, we put him else maybe not have the same impact as Moop on process, but certainly now flexing his muscles on Snakewater, as that's like his second really nice bomb onto JD. But yeah, we'll have to just see this even out again. Another Uber advantage in the hands of Trumpet. We'll see if they can maybe clean it up, but same sort of deal. Sentry going up on this left-hand side of the last. A human sentry, again, standing on that dump truck. And yeah, that's just about what you would expect. Trumpet now 85% getting his team into lobby. Looks like they want to push on this pretty fast after, but this time posturing more towards Shutter and right. And just coming up on it right now, gonna go straight in. This demo gets absolutely stuffed. Moop is doing God's work right now. Absolutely denies it. This is a disaster for Project A. Lose Seraph and KL. And now the scout as well. That is absolute disaster.
We've got it there, but the soldiers on allhzilla just then spamming that shutter really did wonders for their team then.
Yeah, I mean, Moop was on the corner right by the shutter and just like absolutely stuffed the whole Uber. You saw even when they tried to the demo was gonna bomb through shutter and just hit his head on the wall. Yeah, it was all downhill from there. But we're actually gonna see mid try to be taken with this Uber advantage from JD. They're gonna push through kitchen. It looks like they haven't even used yet. Oh, that is actually massive. They don't even have to use, and they muscle them out of mid. That's just really well played from allhzilla. And they get KL with a sticky trap by the looks of it. And yeah, this is just a bit of a crumble for Project A. They need to be careful not to start feeding too much.
Yeah, good job from allhzilla here. Both Ubers off on grass. Just then,
yeah, awkward Uber exchange on grass. And yeah, Uber exchange not ending the best for allhzilla. You know, you end that Uber exchange on grass, you're on low ground, and then those soldiers just see free food.
True. Okay, so we've got Project A trying to muscle in through lobby, through dungeon. Looks to be working out for them as they pick off quite a few players and they end up with the player advantage, forcing allhzilla back to second. And Project A retake mid.
Yeah, I mean, really solid, just, you know, fundamentals, try and push back into mid. And I'm just getting spawners up for allhzilla now. You could see a roll onto second. It looks like they want to go for it. Players already onto bridge before the spawners can get into position to defend second. Frydog and JD! Massive from Seraph to get those two frags. Suddenly, it's all Project A. Ants gets another frag in lobby. This is just an absolute collapse. Yeah, Undrex does what they can to get the force out, but it's just after like that. It was an absolute crumble from allhzilla. I was praising just a second ago.
Pretty sudden, like a good comeback for Project A there.
Yeah, and at every turn, it was just individuals making plays, and it snowballed into a round for them, the first one that we're gonna see.
Yeah, with 22.5 minutes left, that's the first round for this map.
Kind of similarly paced to how we saw in Process, first round taking quite a while. Let's see if allhzilla can fire back in this first mid. Again, teams playing it pretty passive, but even more so for allhzilla, as they're just standing on low ground. KL going pretty low, gonna have to wait for an arrow, and does get it. And I mean, yeah, this mid is so passive for both sides. Lev and Moop now gonna be the casualties as Project A finally
follow the damage, but he gets taken out as well there. Frydog trying to get out alive and picked up on grass.
the salvage there is they may have lost 4, but JD lives. Trumpet not so fortunate. So allhzilla will take that. They're at least in a better situation. But look at Project A, they're already pressuring on the last.
Capping second for Project A right now.
The control point is
Oh,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
have a cap mid.
They're capping up mid. Yeah, we're getting a little ahead of ourselves here. We're still working on mid. And it looks like things are gonna go to a more reasonable state. Now JD wanting to take this Urad in before Project A can cap up second, and we'll just muscle them
Ants
out.
pops in right on JD there. Ends up forcing him to. JD pops there to gets a bit freaked out from the Ants bomb.
Yeah, don't blame them. You know, you drop below 100 as a medic and you sort of just, you know, I think JD has a little bit of flashbacks when he just got bombed on bats and dropped, and kind of started to snowball that around. But regardless of what's going to happen, they're still fighting on mid. Moop got KL, and a scout going down for Afro. This is really big frags. I think we saw a spoon attempt from Moop onto the medic, but poor Trumpet is just trapped in a corner. Lev gonna put him down behind the shack.
Yeah, he was separated from his demi there as well. Poor Trumpet. Seraph just trying to big balls through grass and gets picked off by the scout pretty easily while he's alone there.
Yeah, he tried, but you know, that's what the scout class can do if you're not careful. They love to just pick off lone players. As second gonna go in favor of allhzilla. JD has a massive Ubrad to work with to try and find an equalizer. But, I mean, hey, we've seen these bushes beef before. It is nothing foreign. As there are two gonna opt for each other. No big
Sentry's
stuff
down pretty
plays.
quickly there too.
Yeah, Sentry was only a level 1, so not too surprising. They have the time to set it up. We got a scout getting... Oh, Scout has already half capped just about. Kale, Gotto, Ants all gonna go down.
That might leave them room to cap here, yeah.
Oh, and yeah, people just getting puffed up by the soldiers, not able to cap at all. Equalizer found in, again, pretty fast fashion for allhzilla. This is a bit of a mirror image of Process right now.
You know what? Yeah, like, I said it'd be close, but I didn't expect it to be this close.
I mean, hey, you know what? A close game is better than a roll. And we're gonna see it again. Another mid, another day.
Frodo eating directs on me. He's
Yep.
so low, waiting for the arrow.
We
never
eat a little
receives it, and he
spam.
goes down.
Yeah, some delicious fried spam. I'll give him some recipes on the stream later. Undrix trying to get a salvage bomb in. Not gonna manage it. Only Ants going down so far. Everyone just trying to get onto Trumpet, but he is slippery and gonna make it out. JD, though, he's all the way back on last. Gonna have a pretty big diss at just not being able to heal, but at least we'll keep himself up.
Yeah, it's like 40% down right now, and I'm gonna guess that Trump's gonna want to use that ad, which he is.
Yeah, Trumpet's
Walking in
well
with his team
aware
right now.
of the ad, leaving their flank scout to cap second. I think. Please tell me they didn't forget to cap second. They have not capped second. Both scouts were in lead.
The control point is being contested.
Alright, boys, we're getting a little ahead of ourselves.
So, while KL is trying to cap second, he is not going to survive doing that, and allhzilla are going to retake second.
Yeah, I was pretty easy pushed out. Ants trying to get a funny bomb onto JD, not gonna manage it though. And just like that, it is a 50% Ubrad in the hands of JD. Looks like we are again posturing for a bit of a... I can't tell if they want to take this kitchen or no, actually looks like Cat will be the play. If you're JD, you don't want to use on mid if you don't have to. And yeah, looks like they'll do just that. Project A backing out into second, choosing just to let this equalize peacefully.
Yeah, there's 5% of evening out now, so
Yeah, right there, we're gonna see it printed out in the chat. And, you know, Friday's a little low, but, I mean, yeah, we're in a stalemate now.
Bomb
It's
from
happened.
Moop is bombing in. He's getting mulched in
No.
that corner there, unfortunately.
Yeah, there was a scout on the fence, and when there's a scout on the fence, you, are just, that is a no-fly zone. It's like, Frydog actually gonna get dropped?
Yeah, trades with ants there.
I mean, demo for soldier is a pretty good trade when you're also down a soldier yourself. That's not something you want to see, and they're gonna take the exchange off of that. Trumpet has a slightly worse Uber than JD, but I don't think that's gonna be the deciding factor. They do lose KL though, outside of the, so that's could be a factor in the post fight. But trading for Undrex, this is looking better and better by the second for Project A.
Look like
Just
they
need to be
have
careful.
better positioning there as well as they're pushing team. Oh, I say that and they start getting picked off too. Lev is just really good at poking that damage out.
Oh no, Trumpet does go down. See,
Yeah,
I'm so
bad luck.
confused watching Project A sometimes, where it's just like, you have this advantage, you have this positioning, you need to hold W though, and by just continuing to stand around Saw, they open themselves up to those bombs, it's just
Moop
players getting picked off.
Pretty
And
easily picking off the demo Seraph there, just
Yeah.
out of position.
Yeah, and you see, it lets allhzilla get into this position now, as they have muscled their way all the way in. They don't actually have Uber yet, so gotta be a little careful not to get into, you know, too committed of a position. But it doesn't even matter. They're just willing to stand on left, have soldiers bomb into them, and just get mulched. That's completely fine. They'll take that every step of the day. It's like free candy. As Lev did go down. Oh no, but Seraph gets caught out. Now they can free cash at this point all they want. Heavy cannot get there in time. Second round for allhzilla. They're looking to get in the driver's seat a little bit.
Yeah, there's still 15 minutes left on the board as well, so that's a lot of time for both teams to put more points there. But at the moment, allhzilla are 2 up against 1 for Project A.
Yeah, absolutely. Anything can happen in 15 minutes, especially on Snakewater. Pretty fast map when it wants to be. As Seraph gonna eat a bit of a sticky, but trades it with Frydog. And again, we see these scouts. KL is owning the high ground on these mids, and it's not gone well, usually, I say. But then, Undrex and Frydog getting stereo frags. Moop goes down, but they trade KL.
Yeah,
And,
double bomb
yeah.
from Project A didn't work out for them, and allhzilla are just playing off the pick. Seraph is picked out, and they're just
Seraph.
playing with them there on
Oh,
ground.
well, Seraph
Frydog
is
tried to bottle
actually...
him and
Seraph is very happy with that because he distracted the combo just long enough so that Trump was actually able to get out for free, so they'll keep the
that's a good
Super up
point.
for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think all things considered, you know, it was funny to watch, but Seraph will be absolutely fine with that situation.
Frydog will be upset at Lev's taking the kill.
Yeah, that's true.
Frydog
You
was
wanted the
about to
sign.
get that bottle on him.
Yeah, I haven't actually looked to see what's on Fridog's sign. I'm not sure if I want to.
Oh, I haven't seen it either.
You won't get to see on stream because, you know, we're scared, but we are professionals. Yes, that's the word.
Thank you, Wiethoofd.
Yeah. So helpful.
Alright, so we are in dungeon now. Trade and spam through there.
Yeah. Players in lower, but the combo is very aggressive for Project A, managing to just stuff them out. And
Moves with a
not
big
going to be
bomb
punished
through
at
a
all.
window. He is in. This guy doesn't make it. Just gets picked off before he hits the ground.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes that's just the Roma life, you know.
True.
But it's looking for any counter sacks. It is Ants
Yeah,
meeting a similar fate.
Yeah.
Now it's time to see, will any of them come upon off classes? Moop's coming up. Will he? Nope. Alrighty, let's see if Ants has any more luck. And they are going to come up on Spy. I don't know if they're just checking for off classes, though. That could be smart.
I wanna
He
see
is
the Ants
out,
spy.
though. Ants is out of the spawn. He fancies his hand at the Frenchman. I don't think we saw one from Project A at all on process. I know we saw one from allhzilla, which ended very tragically. And but they're very suspicious of the Spy, I think.
Anti kitchen, big cloaks from there.
Big cloaks.
He's right on the
Oh
medic
no!
crate.
On the medic, they can't get anything. Oh my god. Yeah, that's so unfortunate. JD just stood still.
Yeah, I don't
And it
think
turned out
JD
to be
was
the best play.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, JD wasn't there.
Yeah. JD just didn't walk through the doorway, and Ants just died.
They kind of stared at each other for a second there.
Yeah, they
I
had a
imagine the
moment.
comms being like, he's here, and everyone else just like taking him out pretty quick.
I mean, there's always a bit of that panic, you know, whenever a spy is involved and they're close to you. You know, maybe I'm looking at them, but am I actually looking at them? TF2's netcode is a wonderful thing. But, no shenanigans coming out, and, no off-classes now on the field, as, yeah, we're still in a stalemate. I checked. And, oh yeah, Undrex just dies to a sticky trap.
Bad luck,
Trying to
Audrix.
advance the game by dying, it's a viable strat.
Roamer life.
Yeah, I think they're
Well,
the pocket, but Roamer life.
Fat direct right there on KL, just demolishing him.
Yeah, absolutely. And just a trade up from KL, nothing more to see. And yeah, we're staying here. It's been can we have a timer? Actually no, don't. That would be depressing. So it's better not to think about it, but there's KL on and off class now. Gonna try to look at the Zoom banger. And oh my god, Luke got doubled. This Luke got doubled and still got a frag.
Yeah, good hustle from him. Let's see if KL can do anything on the sniper now too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like, I just can't get over that. Like, imagine you double someone and still get killed. That's... You gotta be mad. Anyway, oh my god, KL got GD! I didn't even... Just peek through lower, straight in, body shot, one kill. We're playing CSGO.
I mean, it's all about the kills, even if it's a body shot. He took out the medic there, which is pretty big for his team.
Yeah. Lev
goes
also
down
going
too.
down. Just losing ants for it. And yeah, now here's the crumble from allhzilla. They know that they just have to get out, not able to find Trumpet at all. And I mean, yeah, that's a mid
Baby's chasing
recap.
Frydog. They're just sort of like... Yeah, Seraph chased Frydog right back to his team there. Wait.
Yeah, Frydog
let
not
him
gonna be getting
stand there for
anything.
free.
We have Lev, a sniper in forwards, but I mean, this is not the most ideal sniper sightline in the world. And oh, you see, oh, sniper
Ooh.
duel. KO.
Sniper v Sniper and KL. Yeah.
So aware.
Alert. The control
Really
point is
just-
being contested.
Beat Lev in that
Yeah.
duel just then.
The SVS not working out for Lev, as he's gonna be sent back to the respawn queue. Not gonna matter at all for this last hold though. But what will matter is that JD is at a 50% disad. Lev actually just gonna come up on heavy. And we see a sentry gun in the little pocket.
Project
Looks
A
like
looking
it's
to even
just
out
gonna
the
be level
scoreline.
2.
Out comes the Uber as well.
Yeah, Uber comes out, the sentry just going down. And we see, you know, 3 frags coming out from allhzilla. It's not looking the greatest. But point pressure. Can they stop it there? Oh, they're so close. Ants is still in, actually. Ants caps it.
Gets the point there. While everyone
team
else
of
is
ants.
looking at each other, Ants just like sneaks in as the roamer.
That is a team of ants in their prime, just burrowing up the ant hill. And we'll find the equalizer now, 2-2. That was the longest round yet. We're down to 9 minutes. And who knows, maybe another golden cap on the cards. But still everything to play for both these teams. As again, we're seeing pretty much the same thing we've seen on every mid. It's just, you know, very passive play from the Frydog again going down. He's not been having the best of times on Snakewater. It's a little
JD just trying to
unfortunate.
keep Move alive here.
Yeah, JD. Oh, JD getting a frag of his own again.
Lev
That
is
medic
kinda
DM
just-
diff.
Sitting in that corner waiting for someone to come in. Well, he sees KL, goes in for the kill.
Yeah,
So yeah, Lev is now behind everyone.
yeah. Lev is behind everyone. Have to see how that all pans out. They're actually gonna block the mid cap. And just trying to cause some chaos, but getting chased out by a scout. Now
Lev
Soldier.
does pick up the big pack, but Goto just won't let him survive.
Control point.
Yeah, I mean, he tried his best, you know, you're stuck in behind there, it's like, you can delay the cap, try to just, you know, let your team get into a better position to fight second. It's not an ideal situation anyway, but they
Yeah.
made the best of it. As, the combo now very aggressive, look like they maybe want to take this lower for Project A, but they're not getting in actually, thinking better of it. And it is even, so I don't blame them.
Waiting
As,
for the
yeah,
ants,
there's the
Bob.
soldier sack. The doubles done. Oh,
That was some fat direct from him.
massive
That was
hair
good bomb
shot
from
from
Ants.
Ants. And I mean, credit to JD, that would have been a really nice surf if Ants hadn't plucked him out of the air.
Uh-huh.
Alert.
Goto ended up on like 1 health too in that fight too. He's gone back to get his medic, I think.
Yeah, I mean, good job for Gato as well. That fake bomb in really drew everyone's attention. But yeah, I mean, again, I think I mentioned it before. Ants is showing up to play on Snakewater. And yeah, we see Gato actually just chasing all these players out. It actually might get Frydog. Frydog lives on 4 HP. Incredibly lucky. But yeah, we're gonna have to see now Project A pushing in through lower. Trumpet ate a fair bit of spam.
Yeah, he's already quite low.
Yeah, jumping to 66 has to be pretty careful with where he stands. If the comms are good, that may have been called, but
Big demolish on Cat there.
yeah, not at all. And we just see Scout botting in through kitchen. That's Lev gonna get onto the point. Might find KL. Will do it. So again, someone behind. Again, someone behind to delay, but these soldiers are both back cleaning up Lev. We could zoom in now back onto second. Oh, mid-cap has got finished, boys.
Oh,
yeah, this could be funny. Yeah, both soldiers were
they're waiting
in
for the
swords.
Andre's right for that.
Oh, they got trumpet.
Yeah.
They got trumpet, and the Uber's gonna come in. That's actually a really nice play from allhzilla. They knew they had those 2 players in forwards, and they could actually use it to pinch Project A completely on the point.
Yeah,
just
and
Seraph
that is almost a wipe there for Project A after that. That play from allhzilla.
Seraph gets cleaned up late as well. Not gonna be in the second fight at all. And you'll have to see if the second cap can come in. It should. Theoretically, we got these players just playing very passive on that's gonna be a bomb from Ants. Actually, just gets completely cancelled out of it. And oh no, but it's Gato was the one who was really gonna follow up on it, but equal amounts of success, I think. As now allhzilla, they're getting ready to push into last soon. Only about a 20% add, but they are well aware of their situation.
Yeah, it's enough for them. They're going to want to use that as much as they can.
Yeah, and they're just all the way in, actually. JD coming up on it right about now. As gonna just put this over straight across the point is the Scout. They should be putting cap time on it.
Oh, Heavy goes down too there.
Yeah, Lev is on it. The soldier has to bomb Gato, doing his best, but Ants and him both getting mulched. The Uber comes out, but they have to delay for so long. Their next spawner's in 5, and then 3 after that in 10 seconds.
allhzilla just standing around waiting for it to finish.
Yeah. They
and
knew.
They get another.
Yeah. They were so aware of what exactly had to happen there.
Yeah.
Now, 5 minutes, and it's a bit of a mirror. 5 minutes left, and Project A have to get around to secure at least the golden cap on Snakewater. Now, keep in mind, if Project A win this, they win the series. But if allhzilla win this, we're going to clear cut as what maybe the last mid of this map comes in. And fast bomb from Gato straight into the lane. I got 1 rocket onto JD, but can't find a second. Meanwhile, all the rest of their players are going down. As Gato just likes to be a little goblin.
Yeah. He's still behind, just ate that big pack. Gonna try and do as much damage as he can before he has to go down there.
Yeah, but
Seraph just trying to spam in the meantime.
Yeah, they did, but no one left
big bomb from Moot.
No one left cap mid, guys. Guys, gonna let ourselves. Oh, but Trumpet went down. I guess it was all worth it in the end. And Project A just crumbling a little bit. Full Uber ad.
Yeah, Moot's just slicing his jumps here.
Yeah,
that was nice.
Basically. Yeah, basically all we're gonna see out of that. Mid finally capped about a minute after it was over. And yeah, now we're gonna see Lev come in. Just KO and cheese to try and contest, but this is exactly what he was back.
Ants is low, but so is JD. Ants does get taken out though by Frydog in the end.
Yeah, nothing really coming out. Yeah, allhzilla cap up second. Gonna have to see what they can actually make of this, if it will be a successful last push for them.
Fed's just moving his sentry into a sneaky little spot there.
Yeah, they will, but the Uber's coming out now. Yeah, the Uber's come out now. Heavy goes down on point. They're fighting tooth and nail, but
Just
so much
gotta,
time.
we're just trying to spam down on that point, and it's not enough, so that leaves allhzilla to put another point on the board. It's 4-2 to allhzilla now. So at this point, it looks like we might be going to a third map.
Yeah,
most
looking
likely.
pretty likely. Only 2.5 minutes left to score 2 rounds. I think it's like theoretically possible, but
True.
I mean, feasible.
Anything can happen.
Feasible? I don't know. We'll have to see, you know.
Maybe
And,
in through kitchen. Good play by him. Project A just really weren't expecting it. Trumpet is fine. His team are protecting him pretty good. Oh, I said that too fast. Undrex follows up with the damage and ends up taking out the medic there. That is almost a wipe, but only Seraph surviving on Project A there. allhzilla taking that mid really, like, looking really strong doing that too.
yeah, it is. And I mean, I think, you know, Project A are well aware of the situation. It is going to be going to a third map. And that will be clear cut. And yeah, I mean, that'll be really interesting to see, I think. Absolute soldier ward round that it is. But yeah, just people spending out on second for now.
I'm looking
As
looking at the scoreboard right now too, and there are just like dominations from the entire team of allhzilla. Their DM game is just superior right now as well.
yeah, absolutely. But now the crunch coming in. See if they just get another round on the board for their own
trying to just rain
stat
down
line.
rockets, and it's not doing enough for its team there. There's another point on the board for allhzilla.
Yeah, for sure. Now going up to 5-2. It's yeah, we are. If we weren't already, we are officially in garbage time.
40 seconds left on the clock for this map. At least we're going to a golden cap.
Yeah.
Looks like we're going to clear cut instead after this.
Yeah, we'll be going to get instead after this. Could be a big win though for the logs for Project A, as this crunch is absolutely massive.
Yeah, Leb refuses to die there. Oh,
Yeah.
no, he does end up going down.
Oh, the caber from Sarah.
Seraph would be pretty happy about that.
Yeah, for sure. Just you know, gonna be using the funny weapons, but it's definitely GG's called by Undrex already. 3, 2, 1, and it is official. We are going to clear cut. Oh boy. To see now some logs to feast your eyes on. As again, a lot of what we saw again on process, you know, Seraph topping the damage, but Frydog shortly behind, but with way more kills. And then beyond that, you know, team ads in their prime, doing very well for themselves, all things considered, but you know, just the team effort from allhzilla too much.
Yeah, Ants did have a couple of good bombs this map. I feel like he was just having a few more successful bombs than the map we just watched on process.
Yeah. I mean, definitely we saw him find tons of bombs onto JD, big impact working alongside Gotto on the flank, but
Even
it
then,
just wasn't enough.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, beyond that, Medic's not looking too unusual. Seraph getting a little more healing than Frydog, but actually we see the scouts generally getting more heals on Project A than they were on allhzilla, especially Lev.
Yeah. Apart from that, there was also, I mean, you could also note that Trumpet ended up going down quite a few more times than JD that round. It was like 12-8 deaths there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that was sort of just indicative of like, well, the rest of my team died, I'm gonna die too.
Yeah.
Only so much you can really leave from that, other than, you know, it was a 2-5 game.
That's true.
But yeah, we are going to be throwing to a quick little break. If you come up on this, it will be Clear Cut the Decider, and we'll see you there.
Hello, welcome back after that ad. Sorry if you didn't hear that we were saying we'll be back. I was being a robot. Please don't drop. I need you.
Yeah, and I'm still here, hopefully, praying to my internet gods. American ISP is always known for being high quality.
Thank you.
But yeah, we are straight now here onto Clear Cut.
Yeah.
The deciding map of the series. We are even in this IM lower page playoffs. For those arriving, a late thank you to Quid for the raid.
Oh yeah, thanks, Quid. How did
Yeah,
that
cheers.
Prem game go, by the way? I should go check the results.
Well, while we're waiting on the sideline
well.
reporter results there. You can, yeah, I mean, Clear Cut, I mentioned it. These soldiers are going to have a great time, flying all around, going behind. And I believe this is the first season that's been played in Australia, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Yes, it is. But been played in NA for quite a few seasons at the time, and actually pretty favored map now. All things considered, more so than Viaduct.
You reckon? Yeah, it has been pretty popular.
Yeah, I think it was one of the more picked maps when we last tallied for playoffs.
Oh, radio. It's also nice to see a new Koth map that is as
definitely
balanced as this. I mean, we have seen Product just played and played and played.
Well, it's one of those maps. Product is a map where like no one hates it enough to remove it, but I don't think anyone likes it enough.
I guess also just because it's a Koth map and just to have a little bit of variety in there.
Yeah, definitely. I know ozfortress has played, I think, Bagel for a while as well.
I wasn't around for that season, so I don't personally actually know how
I remember
that went.
I remember watching it a little bit. I mean, I've been quite a fan of Bagel. We play it a little bit in NA as well. So it's, it's definitely like nice to see these new maps coming in. And I am a huge proponent of Clear Cut. I think it is a really good map. But I actually don't know what the Aussie teams have really thought about it. I don't know if you have talked to them at all.
What about Bagel? I don't know anything about Bagel. Don't ask me. Okay. Yeah. No. I hear Clear Cut has been pretty popular. The main reason why people don't like it is just because of people's lack of experience on it, basically. So I don't think that's a bad review of the map at all. It's just the fact that we haven't played it as much. But apart from that, it has been well received from like my perspective, from what people have told me and what I've read. Just in general, people are enjoying it as a new Koth map, which is balanced.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's always interesting to see. I think also people tend to like Clear Cut, at least in NA from what I've seen, it's just a Koth map where soldiers can exist, which is nothing you can say about Viaduct.
Yeah, I see that.
But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see. Given the soldier dynamic that we've observed so far, Ant's doing very, very well. But
I got it ready up from Undrex, by the way.
Oh yeah,
okay,
ready.
And we're off.
We are straight off into Clear Cut, the last map of this series. Can allhzilla take it, or will Project A continue or get back to their winning ways we saw in the first map? Have to see. Both Demomen getting here about the same time through Saw. And no one going super aggressive so far, just content to sit on their roofs and get forward. First high ball I see coming in from Moop. Gonna just sit in behind.
He's gonna take out Dodo with that. He was not expecting Moop to walk around that corner there.
Yeah, he wasn't. He's just gonna walk straight onto the combo. Bomb in from Undrex as well. Try and coordinate with it, but they're losing JD as well. What went from a good situation turned quite sour for allhzilla.
They're still in good position.
But
just
they
jumping like
just
that, really...
managed to clutch it out, the scouts. Just as things started to tilt, all Lev and Afro just managed to pick up the pieces, really.
Yeah.
So it'll be slight advantage in the hands of JD, only about 25%, give or take a little bit. And you see, these Project A players are still trying to fight it. They don't want to let this uber advantage come into play whatsoever. But Gato goes down in a trap to start off this push. It's rapidly turning south.
KL's really low. He gets picked up pretty easy by Moop there. Moop gets spammed off that roof, but he'll just be waiting. Yeah, he gets his arrow. And tried to take JD out there while he was focusing on move. The ants gets taken down
Yeah,
for free.
trades with Undrex though.
Oh, well, not for free.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, it was on opposite sides of the map though, so it's fine. I mean, and yeah, they'll just have to back out through Valley, wait for their spawners, and give it another shot, really. Both teams coming up on their Uber, so now that'll be a factor. As looks like they just want to bring the scout straight in. Slightly later pop here for JD, but not really gonna matter as they have to flash way more. Lev and Gatto, the only frags gonna be traded in this Uber.
Move is behind
It's all about
again.
post fighting.
He's going to try and take out, but rockets just aren't connecting. Bad luck move. Undrex tries to follow up there, and Undrex pretty much suffering the same fate.
Yeah, Seraph the only one gonna end up falling there. JD's just gonna run right on back to spawn. Meet up with the scout.
It's Project A, retake mid there. Just trying to cut those seconds off on the clock for them.
Yeah, they will, and gonna see if they can make this repush work as well. JD eating a fair bit of spam as they run up through Valley. That soldier on the roof managing to get a few rockets off. But gonna be KO trying to recontest it as allhzilla has actually managed to muscle themselves quite a bit of space, far more successfully
Behind
than
everyone again.
Project A did. Yeah, Moop really utilizing the high skybox, but again we see JD going down. To Ants just really knowing that bomb timing. Gonna see if they can find Trumpet in response, but I saw Undrex get absolutely goomba'd by a scout.
Yeah, bad luck JD. Trumpet is low, but he doesn't have to pop at all. He
Yeah.
has his full ad
Yeah, definitely.
and player ad as they just kind of comfortably retake positioning on mid.
Yeah,
ready for
after
allhzilla
KO
to come in.
spawning at the same time. Big Uber ad for Trumpet, and you can get a little more forward than they are right now, but
Oh, you mentioned that? Okay. Wait, who? Project A?
yeah, Project A. Sorry, my bad. I think I said allhzilla by mistake.
No, I
bad.
didn't. I was asking. Move is right on the bed right
we
now.
got the air shot. Massive drop for a Trumpet. Alright, well we said there might be a soldier diff, and that sack wave gonna prove it.
So that leaves JD with full ad, but they are not
Yeah.
moving on to mid yet. Just
Yeah.
waiting for their team to do that. KL's still on height for his team for Project A, but he drops back now as the rest of allhzilla move in to just retake mid.
Mission end. Control point.
Yeah, they will. We see these timers now starting to glean apart. But oh, Seraph and Ants go down.
Yeah, the double
But
bomb.
successful in getting the
triple bomb.
force.
Yeah,
So just a bit of a sack wave, really.
Gotto's still alive. Moop won't allow it though. Oh, neither will Afro.
Yeah, so I'll spawn rocket come out from Undrex, but not finding anything. And maybe an overall scout building. Lev gonna
Lev
go
was
down
very
on
deep
entry.
there.
Mission end in 60.
Yeah, I think he tried to have a bit of a shenanigan, but KL eats a bit of spam on his entry as well. So things pretty back and forth. This Uber now
And
just
taking
coming
his
up.
roof back from Undrex there.
Alert.
Yeah,
And
it will,
Ants is
and
behind. Moop is watching him though.
yeah, super well played from Project A as well, not to have to use in there at all. Gonna be able to maintain their Uber advantage as JD just waiting on his to build to try and recontest, as this spam coming out is absolutely brutal from Project A. But yeah,
So
JD
Uber's just
now.
evened out as well.
JD now up with the Uber, they're gonna like to just take it straight on in, direct exchange, and have to see if anyone else goes down in the sidelines. There's Undrex, the first to fall. Moop going in for a big bomb. Finds KL, but trades his life for it. Point should... Oh, never mind, it will not be ceded to allhzilla quite yet. See, big bomb from Gatto. Got one rocket, but not two. Needed
Project A
onto
just need to
JD.
hold that for another 15 seconds.
Yeah, they know the situation they are in, but also they don't need to fight tooth and nail for this point. It's not worth wiping for if that does come down to it. As we do see a little bit of cap time
Fez
secured.
picking off people in the back, picking off Frydog there in the background.
30 seconds.
Yeah, he
Good
does.
pick up
Oh,
there
big
from
bomb
him.
from Undrex to wipes out
Is
the
that
flank.
pause? Or am I broken? That's a
Oh,
pause.
no, it is a pause. So this is probably in the next round, I would imagine. So, we'll just have to wait for the conclusion. Only Gatto currently up. But we look at the timers, it was about 30 seconds remaining for allhzilla, I believe, when we hit the pause. Ignore the timers currently on your screen if they are, but I believe Wiethoofd has covered it. So no worries. As only speculation now as to what this pause is for. We did see one on Snake Wonder, so maybe a player having some recurring issues. As we will just have to see. I mean, if you look at the position that we are in right now, it is a big Uber advantage for JD, and how Koth does tend to work, you know, if you can pop that Uber onto the point with like 8 seconds left, you can stall pretty much that entire time, so, you know, Project A on a bit of a tighter timer than it may seem.
Yeah, allhzilla look pretty in control right now with the player out as well.
Yeah. I mean, allhzilla, they...
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was gonna say, who do you think this round's gonna go to?
I think, you know, allhzilla, they took that really scrappy fight that they were in and they managed to convert it into an advantage for them. As, well, I guess we're going to see exactly who right about now. Quickly hit my head with the reload scheme. Yeah, 20 seconds on the clock now for allhzilla. I think it is looking pretty good for them right now. Obviously, if it does get stalled out long enough, they will get that Uber to pop on point. And really, it's only Seraph forward enough to even contest right now. There's a 3-2 overtime secured. But there's the Uber out from JD. As we'll just have to wait and see. There's so little cap time, and the first round is confirmed. It will go the way of allhzilla. But it is only the first round. We still got a lot to play. As we're gonna see this second mid now.
Yeah, so it's first to 3 in Australia, by the way. I don't know what rules you have over there.
Yeah, it's something about, you know, 2-round halves, and yeah, we don't talk about it.
Okay. Alright,
No,
so
we're
we've
talking
got Floater's taking height on the roofs here.
Again, Moop straight in behind. As we will see just teams complete consensus on the roofs here. Andrex Lev gonna go down though, as Moop hasn't really found anything in behind this time. Gonna lose his life, delayed. Afro as well. It's just it's JD scurrying on out.
JD was alone quite a bit there, like, oh, that makes sense. Okay, so maybe the pause was because of JD.
So yeah, it seems if you you're saying JD was lagging out a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe the reason we saw this pause out. So that's basically what's happened right now. We are back into the real game. As even Uber's gonna have to see if allhzilla can actually make this repush work. Oh no, it's completely disconnected. Afro's died. He's dropped his scout.
Yeah. And he is lagging, guys. So that's really unfortunate right now. He's just gonna go back and try and survive.
Yeah, really unfortunate.
Looks like it's really costing him. Hopefully, he will. Hopefully, he'll get back.
Yeah, I mean, you hate to see, like, in such a close series that to be, you know, the big difference maker on your final map.
Lev is also behind. I don't. Yeah, it looks like Project A are not aware that Lev is just kind of sitting there behind them. Waiting for someone to walk into that room.
Oh my god.
Medic's
look
pretty
at
close.
this. It's so close. Yeah, he will jump out. Gets one on to jump in. Yes, he has both.
Nice work, Lev.
Nice little clutch play for the team as allhzilla's gonna get straight onto the point. Boop! Oh, big pipe from Frydog as well. We're just seeing the play machine. It's a wipe.
Yeah, Project A just kind of like fed in one by one there after Lev did the play on that medic. And Project A tried to salvage and tried to take out JD in return, but they really just got all demolished in return.
Yeah, I mean, you see, they tried, but it was just one thing led to another, and we now see JD massive advantage. Probably gonna just see, I was gonna say a sack, but I mean, look at Trumpet, he's across point already. I'm a little confused as to why they're playing this passive. The Uber gonna come in, not really finding any french just yet. KL the only one, it looks like.
Really trying to flex on them right now. Oh, but JD does go down right after his Uber runs out.
I mean, but, you know, losing 3 for the Force, that's basically a normal Koth sack wave. It's basically fine. Oh, if Trumpet doesn't create it! Oh, no! Trumpet a little too far forward for their own good, managing to get cleaned up on. So, just as I was about to say, you know, what a good situation it was for them, it's actually completely even because of how spawn timers work.
Yeah, the game really turned very quickly. I guess that's kind of the beauty of COD as well.
Yeah, I mean, this little like lobby area of Clear Cut, it's sort of an illusion because you feel very safe standing there, but you're really not. As we see Soldier trading for a scout, not much to see. Project A trying to get edge little cap time, but
Andre's
losing
just
ants.
tried to bomb and get behind, but Goto just won't let him take that space, forcing Andrex out.
Yeah, Gutter's doing very well right now, but Seraph did manage to get one. Oh, but Frydog got a nice little pipe onto Trumpet, I didn't even realize. And Gutto going down, so it's...
So allhzilla DM just kind of winning this for them right now.
And Ants managed to get Frydog.
Yeah, he did take Frydog out, but he ended up going down himself as well. So that leaves allhzilla free to like just be in charge of mid right now.
Yeah, they did, and crucially they did actually deny Project A even a cap there, so while they did get a lot of time, not managing to actually finish it out means more time ticking down for allhzilla. They still have this full uber ad, let's hope JD doesn't have another unfortunate internet moment. Looks a little better now,
Lev
as
so
did get forced.
Lev is surviving, he takes the big pack.
Yeah, is KL looking like gonna go down here?
Yeah. Okay,
But yeah, I mean, this is an actual sack wave now, as we do see Trumpet alive and well in spawn, chillin'. But that being said, there's only 15 seconds left here for allhzilla.
Yeah.
And I think they take those because now 10 seconds. They're only just getting in. They pop the Uber. They have to get on point right now.
Yep, try to do as much as they can with this.
The Uber's gonna end on point.
They are getting a little bit of time here.
Yeah. Oh.
Team needs to stand on that point though.
Yeah, and I mean, even if it gets capped, I think allhzilla is... Oh, it's actually not even over. But yeah, oh, they're delaying the spawn. Delaying for the spawn time is just now gonna get in.
Okay.
But I mean, allhzilla are completely fine with that. They have 90 seconds to burn.
True.
And yeah, just seeing...
And
on
they
the
also
Uber,
have the
it's
ads
50% ad,
now.
yeah. 50% ad, they're gonna bomb Frydog in by the looks of it. His sticky got knocked. That's a little unfortunate. They're just gonna act like they meant to do that.
Yeah.
And now the bomb across point gonna come in KL, the first to fall. But I mean, everyone's running away, but hey guys, you need to stop this point. If it caps, it will be the round for allhzilla. See players just throwing up bodies at it, but it's just a scout now. And a second for allhzilla. They are on the brink of winning this.
Yep. So, allhzilla took the last map, Snake Water. We had Project A take out Process with a golden cap. We're on the third map now, guys, and allhzilla are up 2-0. Whoever wins this will go on to playoffs, another week of playoffs, and whoever loses will be in 4th place this season for Inter.
Yeah, they did. It is all to play for. Everyone wants those minimum third place medals, you know. As you do. Yeah, placement badge, exactly. And you see trading 2 for 1. Again, only Boop going down, and I was a little tabbed out trying to fix my head, but I would highly imagine it was him going for one of his signature go behind and die moments.
Everyone's still alive right now though, so that's good, I think.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's respawned. That's how long this fight's been kind of going on. Uber comes out. JD getting caught out. 99% Uber. You hate to see it. You feel those ones, any med mains in chat?
Yeah, that would have been painful for him.
Yeah.
Trumpet goes down 2 though there.
Lev with the signature, just run at the soldier and take yourself out with him.
Afro's still... Oh, is that
Pretty
Frodo?
much everyone's dead.
No, that's Seraph. Seraph managed to survive there, just being a little rat hiding, and he survives.
Yeah, it is absolutely, but I mean, hey, despite those all those deaths happening, it's all still time off the point for allhzilla. As we see them like crossing the minute mark already, they're pretty happy with that, and considering it's basically even.
Yeah.
And oh, we actually see Undrex managing to jump in, get ants, and skedaddle. That's a good start to this fight for them, just getting everyone healed up on re-entry. And any frags they get, the spawn timers are worse for the team holding the point. So it will be more impactful. Moop has managed to worm his way in behind, really abusing all those little soldier bombs you can do on this map.
Gotta try to do
Frydog,
something there.
Frydog's caught out. Should be cleaned up. 3 HP. Someone breathe on this man. But just like
Both
that,
medics
Moop
got
and
taken out
Undress.
too just then as well.
Somehow Frydog is still alive, the only one. It's basically a wipe. It was almost a wipe. And now we see times just starting to even out now. As Project A starting to get a bit of a foothold, but is it too late? Seeing now allhzilla managing to control of their own roof, edging camp now.
Ants is hiding behind everyone and they do not know. He goes straight
Ants
for the demo.
got a mini onto Frydog.
Yeah.
Very, very
That was
nice
interesting.
rocket.
He went straight for the demo instead of the medic there. You have to pick between the two.
Yeah. Oh no, but Trumpet! Undress
Trumpet
has an
goes down.
equally good bomb.
Bad luck.
The control point is being captured.
Yeah. I mean, that's
JD
unfortunate.
trying to keep his team alive.
JD. Oh no, JD actually does go bomb now. Seraph.
Yes.
Oh, these medics just cannot keep alive. As it will be a recap coming in really shortly. See, no, there actually still some things just
It's
scrapping it out.
Frydog versus Ants now.
Yep, and
Duel
Frydog blasts him.
Yeah, he wins that one.
Yeah, absolutely. As it will be an eventual recap for Project A.
So Project A looking to be a little bit stronger this round. I think they do have a chance of winning this one.
Uh-huh. I think they've definitely found more of a footing in it. It's just a question of if it's too little, too late. Oh no, Gato getting spammed up there. Lucky to be alive. As
Big fat
just
big
be
bomb.
another move
Trumpet
bomb.
8 went direct, but it wasn't enough to take him down there.
Seraph went down, Kale as well, losing Lev in response. Oh, but Ants goes behind, not going down as well. Just these frags being traded
And
every which way.
demolishing Frydog again.
Yeah, he's had his number this whole map, man.
Mission ends in 60
Hit some
seconds.
absolutely, frag movie air shots.
Yeah, it's working out for his team though. Taking out the demo on allhzilla seems to be helping Project A just be in control a bit more this round.
I mean, yeah, taking out the demo does generally do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, as we will see now, this time I'm taking down past a minute for both teams. Project A is passing along. No, JD jumps into a sticky trap.
Oh, bad luck,
Oh,
JD.
no.
Trumpet's Uber is out too.
They managed to get the force at least in response.
But the Trumpet Uber really helped them as well, just stay in control of mid right there. Project A
Yeah.
really don't want to lose this round against allhzilla. They do look a little bit stronger this time, so good on them bringing it back.
Yeah. I mean, that force is still really crucial though, because it means that no team's gonna have an Uber advantage pushing into this. But the time advantage now in hands of Project A puts a bit of urgency into allhzilla. Yeah, as they need to push here. But they've managed to control their own roof really, really well. So we'll have to see if that will pay off for them, as they are getting kind of spammed out.
Yeah, both teams
Just now contesting point. They need to get some time on it. Just 5 seconds. Need to stand on it. Get at least overtime secured. Moop's gone down though. Moop and Undrex now.
Trumpet
Going
tried
down.
to surf
They're mulching
out
one
of
by
that.
one.
That was a really
Oh
good
no,
surf
this Uber's gonna
video
come up, but they need to be so careful not to let this point go. They're gonna have to just continually flash off the Uber. Poor
Yeah.
JD there.
JD and Afro, they're trying to do everything they could. So that's the first point on the board. Complete cut for Project A. It's 2-1 to
it
allhzilla
is.
now.
Yep, 2-1 indeed.
Both teams
Project
fighting
A.
tooth and nail to get to win this and go to playoffs.
Yeah, everyone fighting for their chance to stay in. But Project A finding a bit of a footing, a light at the end of the tunnel for them, but they still have to win 2 rounds in a row. And it starts right now. Another big bomb in from Moop. I think he's done that
And
every
went
single bit.
Straight for Frydog again, and they trade.
Yeah, they will trade, but Solar Demo is generally good for you. Moop gonna try and come in with Undrex, but they both get mulched. Oh no, but they did manage to get Trumpet. Poor guy.
Project A just dominating here. Even though Trumpet did go down, the rest of his team are really putting pressure on allhzilla still. They
Yeah, but JD
they-
did live.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, JD living there will at least give allhzilla a chance to push in with this full Uber ad coming up on it right now. Not even gonna lose any real time off of it as the cap only just coming in. And if they're careful, yeah, they won't even have to use to get in, knowing that their presence is threatening enough to just make it back off. They lose Seraph and KL, trading Frydog, but it's very much in the favor of allhzilla, capping out the point for themselves.
Okay, so allhzilla back in the driving seat for this round. They only need to put one more point on the board to win this map.
Yeah, they do, but this round is still very, very open, only being held for a little bit. 2.5 minutes completely open in this context. Ant's gonna bomb onto roof, takes a lot of damage, but trades with Boop. He jumped off. If he had just walked off the roof, he wouldn't have created it.
Those scouts really were protecting Frydog that time. They were prepared for the Ant's bomb.
Well, they were protecting Frydog, but they weren't protecting JD. He had to force out on that mid. So, you know. Oh no! Chopper went down with 99!
That would hurt.
They're just like thinking, oh yeah, again, I can get forward. I can get into these little corridors. No, you can't.
Gotta play it a little bit safer, I guess.
A little bit, and the loose scouts as well, trying to maybe get onto JD, putting him in another advantage situation. This is kind of like what we saw in some of the past rounds where, you know, allhzilla is able to just snowball these little advantages. Absolutely, but now Seraph is managing to contest a little bit alongside Gatto, and Ants managing to get a really nice bomb onto JD. Will just manage to drag his team back into a situation. Frydog going down as well to KL. Oh no, but the frag's just coming out now.
Afro's trying really hard to take Trumpet out here, but AF just won't let that happen.
Yeah, but
so
Afro and Lev are doing so much, but they just can't quite
tap him. And
yeah, Ant's gonna do just that. And yeah, that's after a very tumultuous fight, a cap back into the favor of Project A and Uber as well. Full ad, I would expect to see just a sack wave.
Project A showing this still very much in the running for this map and for the game tonight.
Very much, but they are working off about a 90-second disad at this point. As we see the bombs coming out, Undrux not finding absolutely anything. But yeah, Frydog and Moop.
They're feeding into Project A right now.
Yeah, I mean, they're just feeding to get that force. They know their situation. JD is safe and sound. They know that they've got time to play with. They can get that sack off, get the med force, push in with ad, and hopefully for them, clean up this round. As we'll see that repush now just coming in. We've seen pretty much all of them coming in through Valley, managed to get their roof control, and then just working off of that. Now we see Moop in behind. They're just getting ready for this push. And oh, it looks like they might not even need to bomb from Ants to try and secure the force, but absolutely not. And I mean, Project A know at this point. Oh no, never mind. I was eat my words. Frydog and Lev going down, dropped in the Uber. Not great.
JD saved Afro. Gatto is right behind them right now too.
That's
They're in a blue sandwich right now. They managed to get out of it alive though.
Yeah, it's not a very tasty sandwich though. It's stuck between a rock and a hard place. Oh no, failed bomb from Boop. Missed the roof.
Oh, he survives though, so that's good. And in with another bomb. I guess he's going to JD.
Yeah, ooh, they managed
to... He ends up taking out Frydog again. He would like that.
Yeah, they managed to get the cap off before the Uber came in for Trumpet, and again that puts Uber advantage in the hands of JD, but we haven't seen them get this round to actually convert off of it.
Yeah. Moop gets taken out back there by KL pretty easily. He was trying to be a little bit sneaky there, but KL just wouldn't allow it.
Yeah, that's just kind of how it is sometimes.
He's kind of doing the same. He's doing a move. He's hiding.
Ants is not nearly as far behind though, because this is actually an entrance like towards point.
This is true.
But yeah, he will fight a scout on the flank. That's Lev, and probably not a straight 1v1 you'd want to take, as is already quite low. Just gonna kind of wait for this push to happen. Not being calm, but he's still there though. Bomb straight to JD.
Straight in and gets picked off by AF.
Yeah, I mean, Frydog knew that he needed to make space for his team there, and I mean, he kind of did. Normally you'd have your roamer do it, but I mean, if it quacks like a duck and walks like a duck.
Alright, so we've got Trumpet with a pretty big ad right now. He's not doesn't want to be dying anytime soon. Moop is trying. Oh, I'll eat my words too. That
Oh my
time
god,
too.
Undrex! Massive bomb with Frydog! And actually drops Trumpet.
Yeah. Moop takes out Trumpet that time.
And
but,
with so little time left, that's very crucial. Just ticking past 15 seconds. It's losing that medic there is going to be very close. JD, as you said, is coming up on their Uber. If this fight gets extended long enough, then it is almost certainly going to go in the favor of allhzilla. But absolutely nothing to lose for Project A. They're just going to run on, cap the point, and we'll be waiting on this repush from allhzilla, see if they can make it work. Project A absolutely need to win this round to salvage. Ants, though, going down. Trades for Frydog. Scout going down. It's stereo frags. Overtime secured. Minimum for allhzilla. If they cap this point, it is all over. And it looks like it is. GG's in chat. 3-1 the score on clear cut, as allhzilla will be advancing onto playoffs and winning the series 2-1.
Yep, they take the game tonight, so that leaves Project A in 4th place this season for Inter.
Yeah, I mean 4th place, not bad at all, but allhzilla 2 is the ones we will be seeing later on. And,
yeah, congratulations to allhzilla, just moving up now.
Yes, absolutely, congratulations. And we do now have some logs that you'll be seeing on screen soon. We're going to be seeing, and wow, I am not surprised at all. This is basically what we've been seeing the whole time. Seraph top damaging a little bit over Frydog, but I mean, really,
they're still
let's
pretty
look at
even.
Look at the scouts, though. The scouts definitely showing up way more than we saw on the previous 2 maps. Afro, Moop, Undrex, all... sorry, Afro and F putting up all of work for their team.
Yeah, the damage numbers were a lot more even between the damage classes.
Yeah, definitely.
For this map. Anything else significant to point out? Did you think that allhzilla won because of their DM or their positioning more so on that map just then?
I think when it came down to it, it was a lot of just they knew how to play their advantages and they knew how to get out of sticky situations. We saw a lot of situations where they knew like, oh, we can back off here, we can kite, we can get even Ubers, or situations where, you know, we know like, oh yeah, we can just feed off onto here, get a force off or get a kill onto Trumpet, and knowing that they would have that ad, they knew when to seed point.
Yeah.
And I mean, it just felt like familiarity with the map, really. Like you saw Moop consistently, you know, abusing that high skybox. It just really felt like they were on home turf.
I really really enjoyed watching the Moop jumps tonight. He's obviously Tempest main.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, I don't think there's much else to say. And I don't think we're going to interviews tonight either, so I think we're just gonna leave it there. Tune in next week for more playoffs matches.
Yeah, definitely. Stay tuned here at TF Live. Join our Discord. Follow us on Twitter. That good stuff to get the latest of TF2 casts straight to you.
Okay.
And, yeah.
I do your shout-outs and
do
go
my
to
shout-outs.
sleep. I've been doing this for like more than 2 hours now.
Do my shout-out? Yeah, it's 2 in the morning. I'm probably gonna sleep soon. But shout-outs to Wiethoofd. Also, the opposite of me, actually just rolling out of bed to do production for us very last minute. Huge love for Wiethoofd in chat, please.
Thank you very much.
Shouts to Mal, casting with me tonight. And I don't think I saw them at all in chat, but I saw them chat a little bit at the beginning. I don't know if they're still here, but shout out to Dempsey.
Yeah, he's around, little rat. Yeah, thanks and Wiethoofd for helping me get this cast on the road tonight. It's good to watch a little bit of Inter. And shout out to the Mug Boys. And that's it.
Catch you next time.
Yep. See you later. Thanks for joining us tonight.